Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Elias Gar back again with another video, and I just really want to give you guys an update on what's going on in my life and, what's changing, what's moving forward, and stuff like that. So stay tuned. So today I'm definitely going to talk about so many things, and I'm going to try to keep it brief, but I just really want to talk about like what's going on and what's definitely like happening in my life. I'm definitely dealing with a lot, but a lot of good things are happening too. So for the first part, let's talk about the new good things is I'm finally upgrading my setup and my equipment and everything like that, which I'm super excited about because I'm moving forward in the stuff that I actually want to do. I'm actually accomplishing my goals and quote unquote dreams, because this will be a dream of mine once it gets big and once it's a gateway to my theater and stuff like that. So it's definitely something that I can be proud of. And just to see where I am right now and just to think about the future growth is really something exciting to really like keep pushing and keep moving forward. And what making YouTube videos has taught me, or setting up and stuff like that, it's a lot of work. So props off to all the YouTubers out there who are successful, who are consistent, who are open-minded, who are brainstorming, who are going out there doing social experiments and just coming up with creative content, to create and stuff like that. I think that's something that takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort, and it's something fun. It can be fun if you do it with friends, even by yourself and stuff like that. It definitely can be something to be proud of. So yeah, I commend you guys on that because I'm learning step by step. And one thing that I'm understanding about myself is that I'm doing too much. And when I say that, I want to do too much is what I'm saying. Like, I want to get into gaming. Stay tuned for that video coming soon. I actually got to talk about like how I finally figured out a way how to do a gaming setup, and I'm going to start trying to do those as well. I'm really excited because I used to be a big gamer in high school, but once I got to college, I moved on, and I got into theater, and I just really stayed focused in my craft. But I want to get back into gaming. I have a lot of friends who are into gaming, and I really want to get into that gaming world, and I want to meet the gaming community and just be a gamer. I'm excited to test it out, and if it works for me, great. If not, then I'm pretty sure I'd move on to something even better. But for right now, I'm just focusing on the setup and getting things done and being able to produce a lot of content. I really think that was a big thing for me. And big secret number one, I started this channel without anything. And at first I was very motivated emotionally because I was going through a big change in my life, and I was just motivated to create. I was focused on distracting myself and to being able to move on with my life and to push forward. I thought that making YouTube videos would allow me to forget about my problems and would allow me to just thrive. You make lemonade out of lemons, so that's what I thought I could do. But then it hit me a while back, and I'm just like, oh, I want to do gaming. Oh, I want to do skits. Oh, I want to do poetry. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. And I'm just like, if I don't stop and finish one thing, if I don't nurture one thing and continue to grow one thing at a time, I will be spreading myself too thin, and I will never get anything done. And because of my super busy work schedule, creating content is very difficult for me, but it's not impossible. It's something that I can do if I put my mind to it, and so that's something I'm really gonna be looking into and keep creating. I'm writing stuff right now. I got a really big project coming up that I'm super excited on working on. Big topic that's definitely coming up is, drumroll please, my birthday. I am officially turning 21. And that is nerve-wracking to me. I had so much things planned before COVID. I planned on doing a really, really big party. And, I was going to have a lot of friends over. I was going to reconnect with old people. And now it's just like not happening at all, which is fine. I just really have to figure out how I'm going to, I don't know, figure it out and do what I want to do. So a couple days ago, actually this was 2 days ago, depending on when I post this video, but anyways, a couple days ago, I realized something. And I hate getting emotional about these things, but that's just who I am. Nothing or no one can ever change that about me. I will always be an emotional person. I'm very in touch and in tune with my emotions, and I'm very emotionally driven. That's a really big thing that's a part of me that I can't ignore. I've tried it. I've tried to ignore my feelings. I've tried to change and alter my feelings. I lead my life with emotion, and that can be a good thing and a bad thing, but take it how you want it. But anyway, so I got not really emotional, but I started to think about where I stand in my life, and I feel very, very frozen. I feel very, very stuck, and I just feel like I'm not moving. And I'm just like, Isaiah, this is not you. What can you do to jumpstart your life again? Jumpstart your life again. Start living for you. You know what I mean? What can you do to move forward in living again? Because lately, I haven't been living. I've just been existing. And I feel like I feel like I've lost a part of my life, but I feel like I've gained back a part of my life. So it's just like me really trying to juggle those emotions all together at once, and me trying to turn it into something. So out of all that, I made an emotional decision. I am going to go skydiving for my birthday. I know. What are you thinking? What are you doing? Or you got some people who are like, yeah, that's what you gotta do, man. Da-da-da. Yeah, I know how crazy it sounds. I'm terrified. But one thing that I will always take from what Will Smith said, God places the best things in life on the opposite side of fear. And I just want to be that person I used to be. I want to be that person that conquered my fears. I've been afraid. I have been afraid of a lot of things, and conquering my fears has always made me just like be a braver person. Has always taught me that I'm stronger than I thought I was, and I need that feeling again. I need that feeling of you are strong, you are worthy, you are capable of doing so many things. You are not broken. And I feel broken, but I'm not broken. I'm in remission of getting my life back together. And that was always the thing people would tell me, get your life together. And I never understood what that meant. And, what I'm taking from it, whether that was the message or not, live for you. I gotta live for me. I can't live for anyone else. I have to live for me. And it shouldn't be hard to do that, but it is. It's extremely hard because the type of person that I am is that I try to make myself fit. I try to make myself fit every puzzle piece, when every puzzle piece is different, and sometimes you won't fit. And I have to understand that and just fit for me. And so that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to go skydiving. I'm trying to drag my best friend into it. He says he's down, so I've already tried to make the reservations. I've called for details, so stay tuned for that. I wanted to do it on my birthday, but because it's so short notice, because my birthday is in a week, and because I don't really know what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, I am planning on to do it sometime in August. I don't know when is going to be the perfect time. I'm just going to pick a random day. Of course, one of my days off because I work a lot. And so I'm just going to go. and I've already called, got the details, and I'm super, super, super nervous. Not as terrified as I thought I would be, but I'm super nervous. But of course, when I'm all the way up in the air, I will definitely be terrified. But I feel like doing a big act like this will definitely jumpstart something. I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but I know that I have to explore in order to find it. And I feel like skydiving is one thing that is definitely something that's different that I would not try on a daily basis. And so yeah, I've definitely, like, I've always wanted to go hot air ballooning. I think that's the proper term. But I always wanted to be in a hot air balloon. I think that's super really cool. I've always had like this visual of doing like a whole date thing on there and a whole like little picnic thing. So maybe one day I'll do that for someone special, but for right now I'm just doing those things for me. And yeah. Other than that, that's mainly the only thing that I'm really super excited about is my birthday, because I'm gonna be 21, and a lot has happened in a year, man. A lot has happened this year, and to be turning 21 is just a monumental thing for me. It officially means that you're officially legal, and I've been, I've been legal since 18 because I've been doing a lot of things on my own, and I've been doing a lot of things just simply that on my own. Like, I've always felt like I was quote unquote legal because I do things for myself. I don't really ask anybody for anything. I work really hard to get what I need and what I want. And right now I'm just trying to focus on family. Little fun fact, my brother's birthday is like a day before mine, so he's gonna be turning 16, which I'm super excited for him, because when we were kids we weren't that close, but now that he's getting older, I feel like it's my job to be in his life a lot more now, because he's in that teenager phase and that high school phase and that identity, that identity thing that we all go through as teenagers. I feel like he deserves the most support. He deserves full team behind him, no matter what he does, no matter what he wants to do, no matter what dream he wants to pursue, no matter anything he wants to put his mind to, I will support. And that's one thing I want him to know, that I will always be there for him. So lately I've been like focusing on him, just hanging out with him, getting to see what his mind is, the type of things he likes, and just trying to be that person that he can come to and he can talk to for advice, because I've been in that situation, and he doesn't really talk much to me before, but he talks to me a lot now. And I feel like we're getting better in our brotherhood and stuff like that. But not just him I'm focusing on, but he has mainly my attention more, because I want to nurture him through this high school phase, get him ready for college if that's something he chooses, tell him to guide him the way that, I had people to guide me, but there's also a better way. There's always a better way to do something, I always had people guiding me and stuff like that in my success and, throughout high school and stuff. So I just want to make sure he has the best of the best help. And, if he needs tutoring or anything, I just want to be there, man. I just want to be in his life. I want to be that big brother. I've just always been a father figure to my siblings, and they mean so much to me. And I'm pretty sure I speak for many people when I say that we all find all the oldest. So I'm the oldest of 5. So there's a lot of pressure. I couldn't go to an older brother for help. I couldn't talk to anyone. I couldn't confide in anyone. I couldn't do any of that. So, and they all look up to me, and I'm like, I gotta set an example. And I know that's like a corny thing, but it's very true. What they see you doing as the oldest, they're going to follow, or they're going to definitely get an idea of something, and they're going to come to you for certain things sometimes. And it's just really, really hard to try to be perfect for them, But another thing that I think parents don't teach their kids is that, it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to sometimes spend time for yourself. It's okay to want things. You know, our parents focus so much on teaching us how to share, teaching us, sharing is caring, sharing is caring. But then again, it becomes a trauma thing when you find yourself in the future sharing a little bit too much, where people can now take advantage of you, and then you no longer know how to be selfish. All you know is how to give, and then you give yourself, and there's nothing left for you. So one thing I'm learning is how to be selfish, and that's something you can take it good, you can take it bad, but I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing to be selfish. You want to show up to a friendship, to a relationship, to a familyship with your cup half full. So in order for your cup to be half full, you have to take care of you. You have to take care of yourself. Self-love is a very, very important thing. And I posted something on Instagram today about mental illness awareness and self-love. And I really do think that people go through these things where they don't feel loved. They go through so many things as far as traumas in their life, and things like anxiety and phobias stop people. And I really want to start dipping my toe in those subjects, because I have a really, really big experience with people with anxiety. I've experienced with people with anger issues. I've experienced with people with phobias. I've experienced so many things. Because I've experienced a lot of those things, and I've dealt with a lot of those things within myself. I just feel like I could definitely dive into this subject with a lot of knowledge, and I want to get to a point where I can have someone on here and we can talk medical. We can talk about those basic things, and we can just being able to educate people. Education is a very important thing, because I'm the type of person that if I don't know nothing about it, I don't want to talk about it. And that used to puzzle people, because especially when it comes to politics and stuff like that, I definitely steer away from politics as much as I want to get into it. It's just so many opinions overshadow facts. Everything becomes opinions, and everyone becomes a politician at a certain point. And so I'm just really trying to educate myself, because I would hate to say something stupid, or I hate to say something ignorant. I really am mindful of that. I always try my best to think before I speak. That was one thing that was always instilled in me as a child, and that's something that I definitely will carry on to my children, because I think this world is full of people that speak before they think. And there are so many people who are bigots, and the ignorance is just ridiculous. And I feel like if we can just stop and think about what we say before we say it, I think a lot of things would go a lot smoothly. And that's all I'm going to say on that subject. I don't want to dive too much into it, because I know everyone's entitled to their opinion. And so there's my opinion on that. But yeah, I'm really trying to focus on family. I want to do workouts with my brothers. I want to play games with them. I just want to be there in their life. I'm definitely a family man for sure. This may sound really crazy, but for some reason, I've always said this, and it scared past relationships people. It scared them off and stuff like that, or people, they were nervous and stuff. But I'm just being honest and open. I feel like I'm the type of person that'll be a great father. I love kids. I can see myself as a father right now, honestly. If I could have kids right now, I would definitely do it. If I was financially set for that, if I was set for life in some kind of way, if I had a trust fund or something, I would still, because I'm pretty sure I would have traveled a lot by now at the age of 20. And I wouldn't say right now, I'd say 30s. I'd say, because right now my goal is to, I want to have kids no later than 35. That's my little personal goal or whatever. So if I was financially set, I'd take my whole 20s and I traveled. By 28, 30, I want to start having kids. And, you know, that's just a personal goal of mine. I'm excited. I'm eager to have children. I know about the responsibilities. I've gone through them. I'm not a parent, but I've gone through some parent situations. And, you know, I feel like it's very doable. It's very exhausting. It's a commitment over more than 18 years, because some people think that it just stops at 18 years. No, it doesn't. And if it does for you, that's something you should really rethink about parenting, because parenting never stops at 18. It goes beyond that. I'm 20, about to be 21, and my mother still parents me. You know what I mean? And I still listen, because therefore she has knowledge that I don't. You know, she knows things that I don't. You know, there's always a learning experience and a learning moment. But yeah, like, if I was financially set, I'd have kids right around my late 20s, early 30s, because I just love kids. I'm a family person. And people are like, oh, you need time to travel, find yourself, da da da. I can find myself with my kids, you know? I can still find myself. I can still travel when I have kids and stuff like that. So I don't know. I just think when you start investing in yourself, I think children are an investment in yourself, because they're a part of you, and they're a part of you that will grow into something a lot better. And, you know, there's so many positives to children. You know, I'm just gonna say this, there is a secret talk about maybe doing a podcast. Like, I even have that on my mind. So just look out for so much things, and I thank you guys so much for your support. You're always, always, always appreciated when you tune in and you guys just sit here with me and you watch me and you enjoy what I say and you like, comment, and share. So thank you guys so much. This is Elias Gar. Peace.